Today we're going to take a look at the MTM Case Gard utility boxes and also their new 4-can ammo crate. Guys, have you ever come across something that when you saw it, you said, you know what, this is going to be very useful? It just happens, you just happen to like the size, you like the way it feels, the quality's there, and that's one of the things that I found. I was at Palmetto State Armory, it's been about 3 or 4 months ago now, and I found one of these MTM Case Gard ammo crates. It's a utility box. You know, they were stacked up, and I went over and started looking at them, and as soon as I picked it up, I said, I need this, and I bought it. I mean, and then went back and bought another one. These are just excellent crates. There's so many uses for these things, whether it's in the gun world or even in the survival prepping side. I mean, there's just a lot of things, and we're going to take a look at these. Not only this size, which this is the number 4, we're going to look at the number 5, and we're also going to look at the 4-can ammo crate. These are some really cool products from MTM Case Gard. Great thing is, everything's made right in the USA in Dayton, Ohio. Now, this isn't my first rodeo with the MTM Case Gard products, and this is an original box that I've had for over 30 years. I used to be an avid IPSC competitive shooter, and I do a lot of reloading. And so these boxes, I have a ton of these boxes, and they're just fantastic. In fact, these are actual reloads that I did 25 years ago at least. And I still shoot them. I mean, they're still shootable. And a lot of it has to do because they're in these really cool Case Gard boxes. But this is a solid product. They've been in business for over 49 years. So these guys know what they're doing. But it just seems like here lately they've come out with a lot of cool additional products. Now, these boxes are just the right size for me. I like something a little lower. They do make boxes that are deeper. But when I open it up, I like to be able to see, get right to what I'm doing. These will hold up to 65 pounds, and they're 570 cubic inches in the interior. I'll open it up, and they have these 2 little latches on the side that are very handy. They're not up here at front. When you lift it, you got your handle here, and then you just reach up, grab it, and you can open it up. Up here, there's space when you close it that it can even come up and above. Now here, I just have a regular survival kit. I just threw a bunch of stuff in here, and this works for so many different uses, and that's one of the things I love about them. They also have an O-ring seal all the way around, and these are not necessarily submersible, but they will keep the water out, and plus the lid kind of comes over right here at the edge, so it really protects what's inside. There are 2 points that make this lockable, so you can take a little padlock, lock on here and lock this down, and one on the other side. There are also areas to be able to strap this down, especially if you're on an ATV or if you're in your truck and you want to get this secure. There are areas where you can loop through and secure these down. And the exterior of the box is 17.2 inches in length, it's 10.7 inches wide, and it's 5.5 inches deep. And again, these are stackable. And I mean, they lock in, the bottom locks into the top, and this just isn't going anywhere. The green boxes are considered the number 4. This is the number 5. It's the same height as far as 5.5 inches, but it's larger. And in fact, it's about a little over 1,000 cubic inches. Here we can put all kind of ammo. In fact, I have 1,200 rounds of ammo sitting in here. This will hold up to 85 pounds. This is a little bit larger, all the same features as the green one, the number 4, but just bigger. It's 19 inches in width, it's 15.75 inches wide, and it's 5.25 inches in height. These are also stackable with the number 5, but also you can lock in the number 4. Now it will shift a little bit, but it keeps it steady. Now this is the 4-can ammo crate. It's very rugged. One of the things that I want you to notice right up front is that these are wet. We've had a lot of rain, and I accidentally left this sitting out in front of the shop, and it just got soaked. So as you can see, there's water all along the top. Open this up. I mean, it's just dry as a bone in here. The lid, everything is dry, and a lot of it has to do with this lip. It kind of comes over, and it keeps the water out. But also, there's an O-ring seal all along the lid. You've got all your ammo laid out. You can grab it, you can load it really easily. You're not fiddling with boxes. Taking your boxes, dumping them out in here. I mean, it's just a very convenient way. Gives you more time at the range to do some shooting. Here's the other one. Dry as a bone. They lock up with a nice little snap. Here you've got your locking points for a padlock as well, and there's 2 on either side. You can put 1 that'll secure it, but if you really want to hold it down, you can do 2. Each one has a handle so I can pick it up and I can actually lift it out of the cradle. And if you'll look down in this cradle, you'll see the dirt and everything else from when it rained. But each of these fit in here, and then they lock into place in the cradle, each individual one. So if you take one out, you don't have to worry about this one shifting. But I can take 4 different calibers, whatever I'm shooting, whatever my range day is, and here we go. They just all fold all the way to the back. This is not only for ammo though. You can put a lot of different things in here. In fact, I had a bunch of loaded magazines in one. You could even put different kind of gear, compartmentalize each thing. I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, there's 1,000 different ways you could use these. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted it on the Sensible Prepper channel, because of course ammo is a part of prepping and shooting, but also just survival supplies. And this is about the size of a 30mm ammo tin, which, you know, those things are super convenient. One thing about the ammo tin though is they tend to be a little bit top heavy, or at least the 30 caliber. And so the cradle fits all these together. You got 4 tins locked down, they snap, it's very positive. The material is really nice. You can also stack these onto the next tin. So these things are just very versatile and very well thought out. Now each one of these will hold 15 pounds of ammunition. Again, they are stackable, and here we have holes that you can actually lock this down, strap it down. There are cuts here to be able to strap. These are 23 inches in width, they're 11.3 inches in depth, and they're 7.5 inches in height. But you can go to the MTM Case Gard website and look at all the specs if you have some questions, especially the internals of these, the size. Now, my first real trip to the range with the ammo crates, man, it just made a world of difference. They stack really nice in my truck, just behind the seat. They don't shift around, they stay right into place. They're easy to pull out one at a time. I set them on my truck bed. I was able to get right to everything I needed. And we had a lot going on that day, so it was really nice to be able to have things compartmentalized. Whether I was using the utility boxes for different gear that I was using, like for magazines, and also just for, you know, extra hats and things like that that I find myself needing, that was really great. But then when I pulled out the ammo crate, the 4-can ammo crate, man, it just made a world of difference between loading things up. Then when I was finished at the range, I could throw in my brass or just throw in the extra magazines and whatever, and then kept everything in one spot. It really made range day a lot better. But, you know, also you can continue that thought and go into survival themes. There's just so many ways to get organized. To me, one of the biggest problems as far as a prepper is to keep things organized. And to me, for the price of these utility boxes, they're super sturdy. They're much better than a cardboard box, or even some of the, you know, storage boxes you find at Walmart, the plastic ones with the lid. They seem to crack and to break over time. But with this, you can secure your items. You can lock them down if you need to. You can strap them down. Just so many ideas that just really lend themselves to shooting sports and for survival. MTM Case Gard is a family-owned business. I've been in business for 49 years, and they make all their products right here in the USA in Dayton, Ohio. So it makes it really cool to support that kind of innovation. In fact, go to the MTM Case-Gard.com website and check out all the different offerings that they have, because they've got a lot of great products, and they've been around again for a long time for a good reason. And they also offer a 5-year limited warranty on all their products. Now, as far as prices go, they start at about $14.99 for this size. The larger size is $16.99. And for the 4-can ammo crate, those are running about $29.99, which to me is a great deal. And they're available at a lot of different sources, so you know, you can check them out. These are just great solid boxes. They have definitely made my range time a heck of a lot more organized. And so, you know, being able to compartmentalize different things, and of course with the 4-can ammo crate, it makes it really easy to be able to load those magazines quickly. What's really funny is I was getting ready to go purchase some more of the utility crates, and MTM Case Gard got in touch with me and wanted me to review their 4-can ammo crate. And I said, man, I would love to. In fact, I'm getting ready to pick up some more of your utility boxes, and so they sent a couple of those along as well. So big thanks to MTM Case Gard. But guys, I'm telling you, I was already buying these. I've had experience with Case Gard for years, and I think you'll find these are great products. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. It's 15.75 inches in height. Okay, no. Ones with the lid, they seem to old reloads, and I don't even think there's a reloads on all their products. So, you know, I'm not having to make up something to make up some kind of bull hooky and make it up and kind of come up with some kind of cockamamie story. You know what I'm saying?